Namaste and welcome back to our podcast, where we explore the topic of Hinduism in modern times. In today's episode, we will be discussing the role of Hinduism in politics and society, and how this ancient religion is adapting to the changing socio-political landscape. Hinduism has always played a significant role in Indian politics and society. In the early years of Indian independence, Hinduism was often used as a unifying force to bring together the diverse populations of the country. However, the role of Hinduism in politics and society has become increasingly controversial in recent years, with many arguing that it is being used to promote a narrow, exclusionary agenda. One of the most controversial aspects of the role of Hinduism in politics and society is the rise of Hindu nationalism. Hindu nationalism is a political ideology that seeks to promote Hinduism as the defining feature of Indian identity, often at the expense of other religious and ethnic groups. Supporters of Hindu nationalism argue that it is necessary to protect the rights and interests of the Hindu majority in India, while opponents argue that it promotes a divisive and exclusionary agenda. The rise of Hindu nationalism has been particularly evident in recent years under the leadership of the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP. The BJP, which is widely considered to be a Hindu nationalist party, has been in power since 2014 and has been criticized for promoting a Hindu-centric agenda. Some of the most controversial policies implemented by the BJP include the revocation of the special status of Jammu and Kashmir, the implementation of the Citizenship Amendment Act, and the construction of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya. The role of Hinduism in politics and society has also been the subject of intense debate in the international community. In recent years, there has been growing concern about the treatment of religious minorities in India, particularly Muslims. The government's actions have been criticized for being discriminatory and exclusionary, and have been condemned by human rights organizations and governments around the world. Despite these controversies, Hinduism continues to play a significant role in Indian society. Hinduism's emphasis on spiritual and moral values has contributed to the development of a rich and diverse cultural heritage, which is celebrated through festivals, art, and music. Hinduism's emphasis on karma, dharma, and moksha has also provided a framework for ethical and moral behavior that has influenced Indian society for centuries. In recent years, there has been a growing movement among young Hindus to redefine their faith and identity. This movement has been driven by a desire to move away from the divisive and exclusionary politics of Hindu nationalism and to embrace a more inclusive and diverse vision of Hinduism. This new vision of Hinduism emphasizes the values of social justice, human rights, and environmentalism, and seeks to promote a more equitable and compassionate society. The rise of this new movement has been particularly evident in the realm of environmentalism. Many young Hindus are turning to their religious traditions to find solutions to the environmental challenges facing the world today. They argue that Hinduism's emphasis on the interconnectedness of all life and the importance of preserving the balance of nature makes it uniquely suited to address these challenges. In conclusion, the role of Hinduism in politics and society is a complex and controversial topic. While Hinduism has played a significant role in shaping Indian culture and society, its association with Hindu nationalism has led to concerns about the exclusionary and divisive nature of its politics. However, the rise of a new generation of young Hindus who seek to redefine their faith and identity offers hope for a more inclusive and diverse future. As we continue to navigate the changing socio-political landscape, it is important to remain mindful of the values and principles that have guided Hinduism for centuries.